that second point bulleted. Never again. We are going to ban all forms of vaccine discrimination. This idea of having a new item for discrimination is not acceptable in our free society. Pause Pfizer, Moderna, and J&J vaccines for a thorough safety review. Begin vaccine injury treatment centers at major medical centers with grants and randomized trials. The people who brought the vaccine injuries to us now need to fund the research so we can figure out how to treat these syndromes and get people better, and we better say we're sorry. We better say we're sorry. This is really, really important. I went on TV down in Rouge, Louisiana, just the other day with Diane Andrews, who's a really wonderful African-American media personality, and she reminded me of Tuskegee. Tuskegee. And she goes, Dr. McCullough, do you know Tuskegee started in 1932 and extended all the way to 1972? Wow. 40 years, men, several hundred men with and without syphilis, were not told their status at the beginning. They were told they were in the syphilis prevention program. They were given some placebos in both groups. And they were monitored for years and not told what was happening. When penicillin came out in 1944, widely available in 1948, they weren't told about it. In fact, the pharmacies were actively told, don't dispense penicillin if they came in for it. And over 40 years, these men, some of them, transmitted it to their spouses and then transmitted it to their progeny. And you know, in 1972, when the program was closed, there were Senate hearings done. The program was run by the CDC. It was run by the Public Health Service. There were hearings done. Some people left their jobs or were forced out of their jobs, but they never said they were sorry. And you know what took down to Bill Clinton, who finally in 1994 said, listen, we've got to make amends for this. And Bill Clinton said that he's sorry. And on behalf of America, he apologized to the men and the families in Macomb County, Alabama. He officially apologized for the Tuskegee experiment so we would never forget it. And who ran the Tuskegee experiment was the Centers for Disease Control. The Centers for Disease Control is running the U.S. vaccine program right now. If you think they're going to stop and say we're sorry, they're not going to.
Dr. Fauci was there.
And I am telling you right now, now is a time for unbelievable resolve, unbreakable spirit, an unbreakable strength, relentlessness, and you're going to need endurance because we are in this for years. My wife keeps asking me, when is this going to be over with? I said, this could be it. This could be it for now, for years. We need a nationwide pivot to early COVID-19 treatment. We still have too many Americans who are going to get sick. I think it's going to run through almost every American, save for about 15%. 15% of you can't get it. You're the lucky ones. Some of you already know it. But you know that's really what we're looking at. So that finishes my remarks for tonight. What we're going to do is have our panel. Want to go to panel right now?